Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. I'm old school, but I keep it funky fresh, y'all. And this is deep, y'all. I'm from the deep, y'all. And what you get is what you motherfucking see.
Welcome back, humans! You know what day it is. I'm back with a middle of the week vent session. My name is Jaime, and I'm ready to fucking vent. That's right, humans. I'm ready to vent. This dude is getting on my nerves. This old dude. And a lot of people are putting wagers on like how long this dude's gonna make it. And I hate to do that. Like I don't mean like he's gonna pass and we're gonna lose the dude, but damn it. There's a lot of crazy shit going on. I got a question for you humans. I have one question for you humans right off the bat. All you humans out there. I have a question. Do you enjoy driving? And I'm not talking about when you're in shitty traffic and you're going to bitch around. Do you like driving? Like just the privilege of driving a vehicle. Do you enjoy it? Because I do. I mean, if there's a place where you can go just to even take a drive, to go see some scenery, or go drive by some water, or driving through the woods and watch the colors change in the fall, or do some stuff like that, you like to go for a drive. Driving up north, or driving to where you go camping. Driving to visit family members, it's a beautiful ride. You know, whether it's driving to another state. I really enjoy driving. I really enjoy it. I don't know about you humans, but I really love it. I really enjoy driving. I love getting in the car and just taking off sometimes. It's, I'm going to go to the store. I like taking a ride, going to the sports store or the hardware store. Not the hardware store. Yeah, that big-ass one. You know, like those big ones. The big ones. You know, like the Home Depots and Lowe's and them guys. So I like to go in there and, you know, see what's next because I am, you know, trying to fit, you know, do things around the house and stuff. Fix things up and, you know, do some changes around. So, you know, you go to all them stores. But you love to drive and you have the privilege to drive yourself there. You was a young kid with no driver's license and all you wanted to do was drive. Well, here's some information, humans. Here's some helpful information. The new lockdowns are set in place. They're going to say that we are not allowed to have a private transportation, like our own private transportation. They're trying to eliminate the private transportation. And if you see what's happening in other countries right now with all this chaos and all the crazy crap that's going in Australia's ass, I used to always want to go there. Like, they used to be like my fantasy place. Like, oh, I ever got loot, I'm going to Australia. Why? I don't even know, man, because the Crocodile Dundee, probably. You know, I was a young kid and fucking Australia looked awesome. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to go a fucking walkabout. You know, because of the fucking movie. But shit, man, all these things around us are like all the practicing. You know, they're all practice. This is what's happening. That's the scrimmage rounds right now. And then it's going to come here. And then that's the real game. Everybody's going to be doing it. And it's the real game. And I don't want to play that game. I don't know about you humans. But they're talking about it in the UK already. About getting rid of private transportation. Meaning you can't own a car. Like you can't own a car. Like I said, when you was a young kid, man, you wanted to drive all the time. You couldn't wait to get your driver's license. And when you got your driver's license, you and your friends, you took off and drove just nowhere sometimes. You didn't have nowhere. You just fucking drove. You just went and drove around. And when gas was super cheap back then, it was like super cheap back then. You know, somebody give you $5 in gas, and you'd be like, hell yeah, you know, I got $5. Holy shit. You know, get in, man. We're going, where do you want to go? You know what I'm saying? Let's go to Chicago. You know, I'm just playing. I'm exaggerating that. But shit, $5 was like really $5 of gas back then. It was like when people say, I remember when a dime bag was a dime bag. Well, $5 of gas used to be like fucking for real $5 worth of gas. When somebody wanted to borrow $5 and you don't got it like that, and you're like, fuck, $5 is like a lot of fucking money. It's like 1 gallon of gas some places right now. But $5 used to hook it up, man. You used to get some fucking gas in the car. Not alone, you get all your friends chipping in. You get a full tank with no time and money to spend with the party. Or money to spend on the fast food, you know, after driving around doing nothing. And that's what it was all about. But I guess they're apparently trying to say for this new climate, you know, climate lockdowns, that's basically what they're going to call it, with these, all our, you know, people going to work and everybody trying to work and, you know, provide a living for their families who drive a car. Some people don't work close. Some people drive like out of state to work. Some people drive out of country, like around here. Some people like around where I live and probably where some of you people live. There are humans that get, you know, like work visas and come from Canada or, you know, things like that, or from other countries and work everywhere, you know, like all over the country. That's what they do. I'm not talking about the illegals going around right now and getting all that free money and stuff, that shit that I'm about to fucking scream about. I'm not going to go there. Yet. Not yet. But they're coming after our driving humans, and I think it's kind of crazy. I don't want to lose that privilege. I know eventually when I'm super old, like I see some of the seniors that shouldn't be driving, like when I get that age, go ahead, take it from me. Like, hey, you should be like selective with it. Be like, okay, the old people first. We'll give you a driving test at your age and see how you do. And then so like if the old people don't make it, then they should, lose their privilege. But not everybody, damn. They're trying to take away the privilege to drive on your own, like private. Like, say goodbye to freedom, humans. Remember I was telling you how close we were, just like, we had our like toes and our feet, in the waters of freedom. We was just dipping them in there, man. Just like, oh, the temperature was changing because more people were getting in. It wasn't because of pee. It was like body heat. And we were in the waters of freedom, and they're about to snatch this shit out. They say this is already set in place because, like I said, UK is already doing it. Shout out to everybody in the UK. And let me know in the comments if you're out there from the UK, if this is really happening, because I saw it on, it was like a news, they were showing somebody on the news talking about it. I forget what her name was. And she was talking about, the possibility they're about to put it into action like as soon as they can, like as soon as possible. And I'm like, wow. And they sound like they're going to start there. So if I'm incorrect, go ahead and check me out on the bottom. If you're a real, person from the UK and not like a fake Facebook fact checker. That's not what I'm calling you. I'm saying don't do it if you're not from the UK. Because they were saying how those Facebook people, they weren't even fucking, those fact checkers were just people, they called them opinion checkers. People with opinions. Like I said before, they were non-scientist people telling us what science is, and non-medical people telling us our medical advice. That's BS. And I still think it's BS that we can only listen to the doctors that are on TV, and they don't want to fucking we can't listen to our doctors that telling us opposite shit. We need to have a boxing matches over on y'all's side to settle this shit out. We're all sick of rioting and hurting each other for y'all's dumbness. You guys got to do something now, Celebrity boxing match. Let's go. Look how many people. Look at the Logan Pauls and Jake Pauls. You guys should all box them guys. Hook us up, man. You guys been fucking, beating us down and pulling us off like we're like fucking like the bugs and pulling all our legs off and shit. We only got 2 of them. So sheesh. Kebab. No, but humans, hello. I can't do this, man. These guys are pissing me off all the time, man. It's like, now we can't drive? Like, they want to let us, like, we're not going to be allowed to drive. What about the drive-in? What's going to happen to the drive-in if we can't drive? Like, we got to call somebody to drive us to the drive-in, and then it's only going to be like electric. They're saying it's going to be like electric transportation. I just don't think we're there yet. That's all I'm saying. I mean, over here in the United States, like, our emissions are like super weird. We got like, there's cars over in Europe and all that. They get 60 miles to the gallon. And over here, we're getting still like fucking, everybody's like, man, I'm getting 27 in my truck. Or I'm getting 24 in my truck. Holy shit. What kind of truck is that? It's called the Ford, F1 spec. It wasn't even a whole 150. It was like the F1 149. It was like a super light ass truck. Had like 1 door. But anyways, that was the one that got the most mileage. But over there, they got cars that got like higher mileage standards. I don't know what's going on. But over here, they're trying to drain us with it. Why don't you change that? You won't, because we'll drive more? Yeah, exactly. Because you fucking raise the gas prices like taller than the, any fucking height you want to go. Even that fucking building in Dubai. In Dubai. But anyways, man, like this dude is losing my, like more and more respect. His polls and approval ratings are dropping like, they're dropping crazy. They're dropping like, I don't even know how low they could drop. They're dropping pretty damn low. Way, way low. They're going really low. The guy's like losing so much respect, man. Like I wouldn't even like waste the time to poop on a dude. Or if I had to totally poop on a dude, I would treat it like if I was in a public restroom area. And I would have to do what, like when, had them bars in some of them certain areas. If you see a restroom, certain public restrooms, they got those like bars, like for support, if somebody needs that, to hold on and, just in case they need it for assistance. But, if I had to crap on that dude, which I don't respect, I would probably have to put my foot on one of those bars and just try to like make a shot. You like shoot a free throw. I'd call it the Black Swan because it'd be looking like I'd be doing some ballet shit. But anyways, this dude's saying it's our fault that his approval ratings are so low. He's blaming us for it. So, like, we're the one fucking shit up. like we did it. And then he told us the last time, like, well, if you wouldn't buy shit, the shelves wouldn't be empty. Or since you guys are buying less, you got more money. Oh my gosh. You know what I just realized, humans? You might get offended by this, but you know what I think I just realized? I think the whole entire country turned into fucking Lions fans. But not for the team, for Biden. Biden's like the Detroit Lions. This dude's losing like epically. And then there's some people just like, go, go, go. No matter what. And then there's other people like, leave, quit, leave, sell the team. And I think the whole place just became the Detroit Lions team. I think the Fords might own the White House. The Ford family might own the fucking White House right now. I think I just broke this shit down. Damn. Damn, humans. The whole world just became the Detroit Lions team because all these people are rooting for them, and these boys are losing in like epic ways. Not only is my football team losing in epic ways, our country is losing in epic ways because of this man. They're doing craziness with the spending bill, giving IRS like crazy fucking power, like they're the fucking FBI or the CIA, and they're going to be fucking just going to all the money. People that have to do 1099 jobs and might have some money that Uncle Sam might have to know about a little couple because they can't know about all their big billion couples. And now they're going to be on all our fucking dough. They don't regulate the cryptocurrencies yet, but they're trying to. They're trying to break that door down. But right now, the IRS will be able to like scam in to see what all your money is, and they'll see what you're investing in the cryptocurrency, and they're going to try to, since they can't regulate it, they're going to find a way to tax you for putting the money that you're putting in there. Bing! There's another one, humans. That's what's going down. That's like when the Lions got the number 1 draft pick, and you see this player like, there's a 5-star player or a 4-star player. This dude's like a fucking 20-star player. This guy's going to be the next Manning. This guy's going to be the next fucking Walter Payton. This guy's going to be the Barry Sanders. Whatever fucking superstars coming out of this first draft. And the Lions get the first pick, and they pick number 27th. Sherman Shiloh. From a school that nobody's ever heard of. From the University of who gives a what. So that's what's going on right now with the country. I feel like it just turned into our Lions team. This ain't a sports event. This is the fucking recognition. This is what I think just happened. Because there's like people like that are like lose and like sell the team. Telling the Ford family was like secretly the Ford family probably bought the White House. Wow. I just had a crazy revelation there. Goodness gracious. But that's just bananas, man. And then there's like the tornadoes going on, shout out to everybody. And my condolences to all your losses. I hope everybody gets to rebuild and hope you guys get another home and, get all your stuff real back. But this guy here, man, said like crap. He went to go visit y'all. And then like there's a quote or something. I don't know if it's real or not. But my man was like, just like when the hurricanes came, he said, this is the best way to rebuild, is to get your shot. Like getting these stupid fucking shots are going to fucking rebuild your house. They are so fucking hellbent on everybody getting this fucking damn thing. That's the only reason nobody wants to get the damn thing, because y'all like, get it, get it, get it. Y'all like fucking worse than Little John's song, dude. He's like fucking shot. Like, that's all you guys are like. At worst, you're almost like that fucking song, dude. I'm surprised you ain't bought my man out to fucking sing your song for you. Because good Lord. I still thought it was fucked up when I saw Cash. I still can't get over when Cash Money was doing it. I can't believe y'all did that, man. That was crazy. That's when you see people, sell out. I mean, I love the music, but you guys might get mad. But, dude, I might do a segment on all them people that sold, like, when they say they sell their souls and all that shit, because you hear all that crazy stuff about that. But I'm not even going to go there. I'm still talking about this old dude trying to give everybody shots. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking goodness gracious. But humans, I feel like we're making a turn here. And I'm not saying like woke and all that crap like that. People are starting to awaken. But I think we're starting to notice the BS. Like, I think we're sick of, I think we found a level plane where we don't have to hike our pants up, that high, and we can carry our shoes, and pretty soon we'll be able to low enough to step in it, because we're seeing the BS and it's getting harder for them to produce it. It's getting harder for them to produce this BS, and it's like starting to be more exposed every day. And this is what I'm grateful for. All you humans out there that are doing research and, having the guts and, going out there, the courage to come out here and start saying the truth, because a lot more people are starting to do it. I love it. And I feel like us humans are all gaining momentum now. I think there's a lot of momentum gaining. Are we winning yet? No, but are we on the right track? I believe we are. I believe we're on the right track to winning because a lot more stuff is going down. A lot more stuff is going down. And this guy is going down as well. Like this old dude is going down. Pelosi is going down. Like they're all, I'm not saying like you're going down, like you guys are falling. But like mentally you are. Like no matter the harder you guys fight, like the worse y'all look in public, man. Like our last president, like we just couldn't stand when he would talk, like when sometimes, and now like we probably like want to hear him say anything because goodness gracious, people are looking at George Bush right now like, man, we miss you. And then he was like trying to remember y'all like, really? You guys want a reminder? I wasn't that good. But people would look at him right now and like clap and cheer. Right now, if he walked on stage and Biden was over there, he would get the bigger cheer of crowd. I guarantee it. And he was really, really bad too. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. That was the start of the privacy crumble. The privacy wall crumbled, and it all started there. It all started with that guy. When they started, getting all, thanks to Snowden out there, exposing that stuff that guy was doing. Now it's even worse now. Like, now it's like fucking Minority Report. Now it's like you just walk in your eye scan like, this is what you like, this is what you like. I hate when you go on your social medias and all they're selling you your shit on the same shit we just talked about. I saw it on one website and it's like on all of them now. You want to buy this? It's on sale. I'm like, how? Man, I know how, but you still want to say how. It's like, how? I know, but how? How? But like I said, this guy's falling. He's free falling. I don't know if you guys saw him when he was on fucking Fallon. Everybody calls it a cringe. I don't like that word. I mean, because even the word is like cringe. The word cringe is cringe. You know what I mean? And this guy was on there with Fallon, and Fallon looked so uncomfortable. It almost looked like he was like, is this fucking real? Like, like I said, he had that Obama thing going where you're saying something else with your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Where Obama was like, everything is going to, things might be new, but everything's going to be fine. And you had to watch the eyes, you know what I'm saying? You had to watch the eyes because they were saying something else. So Jimmy Fallon, those guys, all the Tonight Show people, Late Show people are all struggling right now as it is. And then you give them Biden. So you're going to give them Biden on ratings. And this dude comes on there and he's just like, how do you, deal with your approval ratings? He's like, I just ignore it. That old ass dude. And Fallon's looking at the camera like, hey, man, you guys fucking with me? Like, where's the camera? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all being punked. We all want to know if this is like Ashton Kutcher's biggest triumphant punking of the world. And, like, we're just waiting for all these hidden cameras to come out. Like, we got you, America. We just pranked the shit out of y'all. We made you think this old-ass dude that was dying in front of y'all and going crazy by his brain was just leaving. His brain is leaving. His brain is leaving like the citizens are leaving California right now. Shout out to everybody in California. Is everybody leaving? Because I've been hearing like people are leaving not only just California, they're leaving like all kinds of like blue states to go to the red states. And I just hope the people that support the blue states don't go to the red states and mess up the red states on purpose. And then all of them like they turn into a big bruise. And then there's like no more red and blue states. There's like a bruise. There's like bruise states, because everybody moved and tried to mix the shit. And you could just totally tell when you look at the map, it starts to look like fruit roll-up mixture flavors, But man, I can't believe the way this dude is slipping. And I don't like it. I don't like it. There's a Bernie Sanders tweet that went out, and he was talking about these shady-ass dudes, man, going out. And he said there was like 3 big companies that invested into Pfizer and Moderna and some other company. And, they all got like a big $10 billion like check, as soon as they broke out with the variants. I was like, damn. And he says it's disgusting. We need to all pay attention with this. I can't believe, there's more. I mean, I didn't do it like word for word, but it's here. And, it's just, it takes a lot of balls for people to say that kind of thing. And I don't even know if we're allowed to say that anymore, the way everybody's so sensitive. Can I say, like, it takes balls? Am I not allowed to say that anymore? Well, I'm sorry. It must have took balls for me to say it. But I'll just erase it, Take it down another time. I mean, I'll just take it down as a note. Duly noted. So regardless of that tweet, like I thought it was crazy because you hear all these crazy things. You even hear when Kennedy talked about secret societies, and then you hear the end of that story. And then they're releasing new files on that too, by the way, that are all bullcrap. They're probably all edited. Yeah, we'll pass this one. Thursday it was sunny. That's how they're gonna play that shit. But I don't know if you humans saw this. I'm gonna share this clip with you. I thought it was funny. I thought it was great. The way there's like super, man. The media is tripping because you hear one thing on, when you look now, when people are starting to look at the truth on certain channels or certain media outlets of some sorts, of whatever sort they choose, a lot of truth has been coming out, and now these people are using scare tactics in the media to, gain their momentum, to, urge people to get shots or like, smear a guy's name. Because it feels like now, the guy from Florida, Disantis, I forget how you pronounce his name. I like him a lot, man. He's taking a stand. He's showing cojones himself. And they make this smear campaign where it's almost like the damn Purge. So I'm going to show you a little bit of this. And it's kind of crazy, man, the way they showed, like, they make it like a freaking horror movie. I hopefully got some better audio today. So we'll see how this works. Hopefully. Yeah.
On behalf of your cabin crew, we'd like to inform you that we have officially entered Florida airspace.
Okay, Florida's really nice.
Making our final descent. Please watch this short message from Governor Ron DeSantis on COVID-19. Thereafter, everyone on board will be required to comply with the state's forever purge.
I like Florida.
We are not doing any vaccine passports in the state of Florida. We trust people to make their own decisions in this state. We are not going to be bludgeoning people with restrictions and mandates, lockdowns, or any of that stuff.
As Governor DeSantis stated,
that sounds kind of cool.
Within state lines, you do not have to wear a mask. You do not have to get a vaccine. It is against the law for private businesses or schools to mandate masks or vaccines. And you have the absolute right to infect whoever you want, whenever, and wherever, with COVID-19.
Wow.
For traveling with us, and please, enjoy your forever purge.
COVID-19 is surging again.
Wow. And so it continues there. I'm going to end it right there. And it continued with that crazy, scare tactic of a fucking commercial. What do you think about that, humans? Oh my goodness. That was like the best movie trailer ever first. That was like the best. I want to see this movie. Yes. But look what they're doing in the media, man. Y'all media are crazy. Remember when media was cool? Y'all remember when media was like when media used to, so there was like real journalists out there? Do you remember when there was real journalists out there, humans? Or am I like one of the last, are we the last people my age? Are they the last, breed of people that remember, those classics? And I'm talking about one of them still around that, kind of sold out. And he used to be a super crazy investigative journalist and used to bring out the dirt on everybody. And that was Geraldo Rivera. My man used to get deep and dirty on some fucking crazy shows, man. You were glued in. My man would go and show up on location or on his show. On his show, he would deal with racism right on the damn show. And you would watch it at home, safe in your home, and there would be no riots afterwards. And every human at home would see this crazy shit act out on stage, and they wouldn't, in real life, it was different. So you would, okay, so let me give you an example. I'm watching Geraldo Rivera, and he has white supremacists, some KKK members, and white supremacist members, like two different brands of like white supremacists. So he has like KKK, Ku Klux Klan members with their hoodies and everything on. And then he had like some like guys who wanted to be like white supremacists, like Nazi or skinheads, like the skinhead guys. And then you had a group on the other side that like was a pro-black group. And I don't think they were Black Panthers. I forget. But they were like a pro-black group. And then the audience was mixed as well. But they didn't have no like ties to any of the people on stage, I don't think. So they go on the stage and they would hash out the way they feel. You would see, everyone's point of view, not the fucking media putting everybody's point of view, where you just see everybody like, that boy's an N-word, and those guys would be like, whatever, devil, like the old school shit. So I'm just saying, you would see these guys hash it out on stage. And sometimes they would like physically go at each other on stage. They would get like crazy. Geraldo got his ass beat a couple times. I think got his nose broke one time. Crazy stuff, man. It would happen on his show, man. Or stuff in like when he'd go interview, like, we're gonna see what the mafia's doing, or some crazy stuff, man. He would have like crazy shit going on. And then there was like another guy, I think his name was like Morton Downey Jr. or something Downey Jr. Not Robert Downey, not the Iron Man dude. He's like an older guy. And he had like these big chompers. And that guy was like had a crazy show like that too, where he would show stuff in fights, and I think he got his teeth broke out or something on his show, man. And those guys would do some crazy journey. If that shit was fake, I mean, it looked like they was trying to go and show shady shit going on all the time, and they would get their asses beat or like chased out of places. And it was like, it felt like real journalism. You see people get in trouble. And I don't know, on my local channel, they used to have problem solvers and all that shit. I don't even know if they have that anymore. I try to watch the news, but I don't even know if they have it anymore, because they ain't trying to solve no problems. It's kind of wild. But I feel like I said, I feel like like the media, man, they be jumping on stuff like so crazy. And it's just bananas. Like all this stuff they do is so bananas right now. It's just like, you don't even know. Oh my goodness. Like I said, it's just crazy, dude. But the scare tactics they try in these commercials and all these things is just crazy. And like when journalism used to be awesome, like you would just see some cool stories. It was just cooler viewing entertainment at the time. Maybe they was all BS, but it was like, I don't know. It was just delivered different, man. It was just delivered way different than today. Like even when they redid those different strokes skits and facts of life the other day, it was really neat with the scripts they used and stuff like that, because back then, TV shows are way different than today. Way different. I mean, y'all would agree with that. The Cosby Show was a great show. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was a great show. You can go Different Strokes, Silver Spoons, Facts of Life, Give Me a Break. I don't even remember, man. There's so many shows I watched as a kid. Which one was Family Matters? I think that was the one with Urkel. And I mean, I could go on and on with all them shows, man. But they were showing like really cool family things. Like even in the Cosbys and like them shows and Silver Spoons, like with Ricky Schroeder. I mean, it was rich and all that. But those kids went through like real cool, real experiences. Even Saved by the Bell. Like with drugs and alcohol and, gangs and peer pressure and like all those, all kinds of crazy things was happening in them shows. And now when I watch these new shows, it's just like way different. Yeah, that'll make me laugh, but it's just like, wow, I'm like, this is stuff's been changed, But then when you think if you got a problem with it, like I said, then maybe it wasn't for me. But I do enjoy watching the shows. I just recognize the uniqueness of them now, because it's just way different. It's just wild how different it is. I can't believe how different it is. It's just interesting how different they are nowadays. But I miss the old media, if you ask me, humans. I miss the old media when people just wasn't afraid. Like you see on Fox News and they all like talk about Biden or talk about whatever's going on with, and they're all like, but they're still doing the opposite of other people. They're still doing the same, this guy, this side versus this side. They're still doing that. So it's not like, I mean, it is entertaining and things like that. I love watching those shows and things like that, but they're still doing the same thing. You're just still smearing and knocking people down when, we should be trying to build things up, especially our country of all things. Like, especially our country of all things, humans. Like, if we see the guy like this breaking down in front of us, then I think it depends, comes down to us. Because, I mean, if y'all don't remember, the government is supposed to work for us. Hello? The government, I believe, works for us. And the Constitution was made to limit their asses for trying to do crazy things. So, I think when you start to see these things and they don't seem to care, I think that's when it depends on us. It comes down to us to do it ourselves, because goodness gracious, like the ports are closed down and, we can't do the ports because of all these restrictions. And then the guy from Florida steps up and says, hey man, use ours. Let's get some going. Let's get everybody some food. Let's get these supplies. Let's get these things going. We need we need to do it like ourselves, And, I think that will give them guys a wake up call, because when we start, handling business, and start paying attention to our funds and how they're taking it all, and they want to continue to take it all, which is really weird. It seems like they just want it all, doesn't it? To me, it does, humans. It feels like they just want it all. And if it's just like I don't understand, but I feel like that's it. Like they just want it all. Like they just want all of it, and to nobody else have any of it. I feel like that's what's going down. I feel like they were laundering money, at the war over there overseas in the Middle East. A lot of people say it. Assange was bringing it out back in 2011. He came out and brought it out. These guys were laundering billions and billions of dollars over there. Laundering, washing it. And now that's all gone. They brought the guys over here, and now they're saying they're going to launder it, through, cycles of shots. Chat, chat, chat. Who knows, man? But I would pay attention to that stuff, humans. I'd pay attention, And I hope you all enjoyed this episode. And if you did, I would appreciate it if you would smash that like button, hit me with a subscription, and turn on those notifications, because I'm here twice a week. My name is Jaime. This has been another episode of Meant to Vent. Till next time, humans. See ya.